new opportunities for Apple developers based in Japan, and GitHub Copilot now has a memory. This and more in this episode of Developer News for the calendar week 51. If you are a publisher of iOS apps in Japan, it is now allowed to publish your apps to third-party stores. Apple enabled this to comply with the new Mobile Software Competition Act. You still need an Apple Developer ID that you can then give to these third-party stores to publish your apps. Anyone can build their own marketplace as long as they comply with the guidelines. Apple even provides a marketplace kit that you can use as a base to start with your own marketplace. Furthermore, also exclusively in Japan, iPhone users will be able to select which voice assistant app they want to use with the Siri button on the side and which browser engine they want to use. So it's no longer bound to only WebKit. Kotlin 2.3.0 is out with support for Java 25. It comes with diverse new features like experimental support for return value checking to check if the return value is used or warn if it is not, and an improved UUID generation API. JetBrains MPS 2025.3 comes with improvements to the Javadoc language, which for instance now allows for styling in Javadoc comments. All Javadoc features are now bundled in the JetBrains.mps.lang.text namespace. The full changelog of these two JetBrains features can be found in the description. On GitHub Mobile, the menu to launch new agents is now accessible on more pages like the pull requests view or the files changed view and many more. The new Copilot usage API allows GitHub organizations to see the Copilot metrics programmatically. To use them, the Copilot usage metric policy needs to be enabled. GitHub announced it will reduce costs for GitHub Actions runners, but will increase costs for self-hosted runners. The latter got a lot of critique on the internet. GitHub reversed the decision for the latter thing, and they said they will re-evaluate their next steps. The Dependabot versions, the GitHub bot that keeps your project dependencies up to date, now supports 3 new package managers: Julia, Bazel and OpenTofu. Dependabot security updates is now available for UV. GitHub Copilot for Visual Studio has new capabilities for C++ development. These capabilities help Copilot to gather context for a request, like getting info about a certain symbol or getting all references to that symbol. Gemini 3 Flash is now in public preview for GitHub Copilot, and GPT 5.1, 5.1 Codex and 5.1 Codex Max, as well as Cloud Opus 4.5 are now generally available as models. There's a new memory function for Copilot that is in public preview. You can activate it in the Copilot settings. This memory function saves information about your repositories, so Copilot can provide more accurate answers and code snippets. This feature is available for GitHub Pro and Pro Plus members. The links to your GitHub teams that were on the left-hand side navigation on GitHub are no longer there. They are now on a new page in the settings. That's it for this week. I wish everyone a Merry Christmas that celebrates it, and we will see us next video. Bye!